this episode, y'all. This episode was incredible, okay? And some opportunities came out of it. You are going to see someone quit their job in real time. I realized that everyone's taking advantage of this young lady. So I decided to take advantage of her myself, okay? And that's not like a joke or clickbait. I really took advantage of her and told her that I'm taking advantage of you. Hopefully, in the lesson, she learns that people will knowingly take advantage of you and tell you that they're going to take advantage of you. So you stop letting people take advantage of you, even myself. I want you to comment in real time, okay? As you're watching this episode, I want you to comment in real time what your thoughts are, what your feelings are, positive, negative. Before you get all the facts, I just want you to comment because I want to see what you're thinking when you see what you see, all right? Also, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. We got a lot of stuff in store for you all, so you definitely want to be subscribed to get these updates. We're going to be giving away a bunch of stuff. I am in full support of the beginning entrepreneur, and I'm going to be helping a lot of entrepreneurs, man, through investing in their businesses, taking advantage of them, some of them, and yeah, that's it. So like, subscribe. We appreciate the support. Now let's get into it. Welcome to the hot seat.
Hi.
How do you feel?
I feel great. I'm a little, but I feel like excited. I think I'm gonna smile through this whole time period.
Yes, you are. I believe that because you have a really bubbly personality.
Thank you.
Introduce yourself, your name, and what you do.
So my name is Abeyon Gartner. I am a media personality, and that's what I aspire to be full time.
Okay, so you're a media personality, or you aspire to be a media personality?
I'm gonna say I am a media personality.
I'm not convinced.
How are you not?
Are you a media personality? Because you're like, I'm going to say it. So it's like, David, are you an entrepreneur? I'm not going to say, I'm going to say I'm an entrepreneur. I wouldn't say that because I am an entrepreneur. Okay. So are you a media personality?
Yes, I'm a media personality.
You're sure?
Positive.
Okay. What makes you a media personality?
I am able to engage with your audience, amplify your events through engaging conversation with your audience, content creation, and with the keynote speakers, get the vibes right.
Yeah.
Let the people enjoy the experience, because why would you not want to know what they think while you're sitting here can't do the work? I mean, you can't do what you need to do.
Yeah. How do you make money as a media personality?
I don't make money. Not yet. But how do I make money?
How do you make money now?
I have 2 jobs.
2 jobs are for 2 people.
For 2 people?
You don't think so?
You said 2 jobs is for 2 people?
2 jobs are for 2 people.
Yeah, but gotta do what I gotta do.
What do you do for the 2 jobs?
I am a full-time social media manager, and then I'm a part-time front desk associate at One Life.
One Life Fitness?
Yes.
Okay. So you work at One Life Fitness. You work at One Life Fitness, and you're a social media manager for who?
HBCU Buzz.
What do they do?
They're very big in the college of, historically black colleges. Mm-hmm. And so we do a lot of projects. Outside of that, bring events to colleges. We're really big on like Greek life, college life, sororities, fraternities.
And you run their social media.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Do you do a good job?
It's user generated content, so.
Do you do a good job?
I do believe I do a great job.
So you don't do a good job?
I do a good job.
If someone said, David, are you a good entrepreneur? I wouldn't say, I believe I'm a good entrepreneur. I'd say I'm a good entrepreneur. Do you do a good job?
I do a good job.
Okay. What's the page?
HBCU Buzz.
HBCU Buzz. Mm-hmm. Okay. They got 480,000 followers.
Yeah.
Okay. And you just scour the internet and you post stuff on the page.
Basically.
Everything that's posted on here, you posted.
When I started, yes.
What do you mean? Oh, yeah, so since you started.
Yeah, since I started, yes.
Okay. All right, so you find the sorors doing on the line, yep, or the guy getting prepared for class, mm-hmm, or whatever article, right?
Yep. Well, not the articles. We have an editor for that.
You have an editor for the articles?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So the ones that say, let's say Morehouse College to become the first university, you don't do that.
Yeah, no. Mm-mm.
You just scour the internet and find things that are about HBCUs and you post them on the page.
Yep.
How many a day?
He likes 10 to 15.
10 to 15 a day.
Yeah,
So you're posting how many a day?
10, 15, around that.
Okay. Well, but I'm saying, is that including the other person that does the editorials?
No, it doesn't. I have to find my own personal videos. She has her own job requirements for writing the articles.
Okay. How much do you charge?
For my media or for...
No, how much do you charge to go find these 10 to 15 clips and post them on the page?
I don't charge nothing. I work for them. They pay me to do it.
How much do you charge?
What am I supposed to say, the salary?
How much do they pay you to post 10 to 15 things on the page?
40,000
a year.
Mm-hmm.
Which is about $3,000 a month, $3,500.
No, 2003. Yeah, 2000.
So you're on W2. You're on W2.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you make $40,000 a year, but you don't bring home $40,000 a year.
Yeah.
Your checks are about $2,300 a month.
Yeah.
Okay, which is 23,000, another 4 or 5. So you actually bring home about $25,000 a year.
Yeah.
Or no, that might be off. About 27,000, around there, somewhere around that.
With my part-time, a little part-time too.
Part-time. And how much do you make from the fitness?
Fitness, 579. Yeah.
579 what?
$579 biweekly. So
every 2 weeks you make that. Mm-hmm. About $1,000 a month.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do there?
Front desk, just answer calls, talk to the people that come in, greet them, towel services, like, clean the towels. And
how long does it take you to work for HBCU Buzz?
How long?
Yeah. Like, how often do you go? Do you go into an office every day?
It's remote.
Okay, it's remote. As long as you get the 10 to 15 up every day.
Yep. And comments and engaging.
Are you able to keep up with the demand?
Yeah.
Of the 10 to 15? It's pretty easy. You got your own system?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How many hours you spend at the fitness place?
From 5 to 11, 5 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Dang.
Yeah, I wake up
6 hours. How many days a week?
5, Monday through Friday.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
For $1,000 a month?
Yeah. It's only because of the fact that before these jobs came, I was without a job for 3 months. And so I needed to catch up on bills my own self. So I did what I needed to do.
Okay. I am ready to take advantage of you.
Okay. Is that bad?
I'm prepared.
Okay.
If you quit that job today,
Mm-hmm.
I will pay you what they pay you to work 6 hours a day here.
Okay.
I'm telling you now, I'm taking advantage of you.
Yes.
Though. Okay?
Yeah.
But this is a real offer.
This is a real offer.
100%.
Okay.
6 days a week, Monday through Friday. Mm-hmm. 5 days a week, Monday through Friday, for 6 hours, and you come home with $1,000. Well, five something every check.
Yeah, it'll be 5 something every check. Mm-hmm.
Not 600 though.
Yeah, not 600. No.
Okay. I'll give you $1,200 for the month.
You'll up it.
I'll up it.
So are you saying I shouldn't take?
No, I think you should take the offer.
I would take the offer.
Because it's way better than what you're doing now, and you'll get experiences. But I'm just letting you know up front that I'm taking extreme advantage of the situation right now. But I'm a businessman, so I have to take the advantage.
It makes sense.
So, do you know your value?
Yes, I feel like I do.
How are you valuing an hour of your life? I'll tell you how you're valuing an hour of your life, okay? Let's just go through it, okay?
Yes.
So you work 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. That's 30 hours a week, right? So we work 30 hours a week. If your paycheck, let's just say it's $600
Okay.
every 2 weeks. So we're going to round up. $600 a week, which means we make $300 a week, which means if we make $300 a week and we work 30 hours a week, we're making $10 an hour. How old are you?
23.
You're too old to make $10 an hour.
I agree.
I pay my daughter more than that. And she's a 14-year-old.
Yeah.
Okay. Why does HBCU Buzz pay you what they pay you? What do they pay? Why did they hire you?
They hired me because they need a social media coordinator because of all the projects. They need to be able to manage them.
Good. And when you're posting on their page, I would imagine that the company makes money.
Yeah.
Right? Okay. How do they make money?
Through the projects. We have projects with Home Depot, projects of when we all vote, things of that nature, activations, of course. Luke is very big in that world of HBCU.
Good. And they get the projects because of their influence in their social media influence, right?
Yes.
Good. Well, you are making sure that they get these contracts. I don't know how much the contracts are for, but I would imagine it's at least a 6-figure business, 7-figure. I don't know what they're doing. But for them, do you know how people calculate what they pay you?
Off their budget and how much they know.
It doesn't work that way. In a corporate arena, a company is willing to pay you a certain amount of money, but the bet is that you're either bringing in 3 to 4 times that, or you're helping them save 3 to 4 times that. So if a company pays you $5,000 a month, the only way a company is going to pay you $5,000 a month is if they think that you're going to bring them $20,000 a month, or you'll keep $20,000 a month in their business. That's the only way people hire you. I'm not going to pay you $5,000 a month so that you can make me $5,000 a month. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah, no profit.
That's how it works.
Okay.
So they're betting if we pay her, what do we come up with? $40,000 a year, which comes out to, what is that? What is $40,000 a year? We have a calculator. Okay, so $40,000 a year divided by 12 is $3,300 a month minus, let's say, 25% in taxes. So you make about $2,500 a month.
Okay.
That's about what your checks are, right? Every 2 weeks, maybe $1,200?
Yeah.
That's about right?
$1,300, yeah.
Yeah, for sure. So you make about $2,500 a month. Them paying you $2,500 a month says if we keep this social media activity going, then we can go out and get a contract that's going to pay us at least $10,000 a month. So that's why we're willing to pay the $2,500. This is an amazing business model. I would do the same thing. But I need you to understand your value, that you, even at that number, can at least bring somebody another $10,000 a month, which means instead of all the hours that you're spending at whatever the fitness company is, making peanuts, you can come to someone and say, you see what HBCU Buzz does? I post 10 to 15 things a day. I go find it, I post it, we're up to it, they're a satisfied customer. I can do the same thing for you. You'll release this extra 6 hours a day that you have. Do you know what we can accomplish in 6 hours a day?
A lot.
Should we hire her? Should we bring her on? We should bring her on for sure. Now, it's not 5 in the morning. It's going to start at 9:30.
That's perfect.
That's fine?
Yeah.
Okay. And I feel so bad taking advantage of you, but I have to teach you a lesson, to show your value. But here's the cool thing. I am going to hire you at $1,200 a month. You can quit that job today.
Okay.
Okay? And we'll start Monday.
Start Monday.
And I think I might have to pay a little more to make sure, we'll calculate your taxes to make sure you're walking home with at least the same amount. But you'll get the experience, and I'll show you how to get to some real money. This hot seat episode is incredible, okay? But I know what you're thinking. Yo, David is talking to me. You know why? Because you need more information, you need more support, and you need more money. But until you get the information that you need, and until you get the support, it's gonna be almost impossible to make more money. That's why we created the Morning Meetup. The Morning Meetup is the only community that gathers every single day. Now, I know what you're thinking. David, I can't be on a call every single day. You don't have to. You can pick which day you want to be on. Thursdays, we do Q&A. Monday through Wednesday, just straight information. Friday, it's just a community day. But you need to have access to the #1 entrepreneurial community in the world for those who make under $250,000. Listen, you've been forgot about. Everybody's talking about how to make millions and how to make billions, but that's not what we're on right now. I want to teach you how to make an extra $1,000 a month. I want to teach you how to make an extra $4,000 a month that can really take care of some things. But as you're building as an entrepreneur, there's so much you don't know. But I want to give you access to me every single morning, if you choose, okay? So for $497 for the entire year, you can meet up with me every single morning. We do physical meetups. We have a book club that we discuss a book every single day. We read 1 to 2 books every single month, and we take it step by step. Listen, you're struggling as an entrepreneur, and you need a community, and you need a coach, and I'm going to give you both, okay? And quiet as kept, most of the people that are on the podcast for Hot Seat, they're actually coming from the community. They get first dibs on everything I do. So if you want to be connected to me in any way, the first step is to join the Morning Meetup right now. Go to themorningmeetup.com. If the stuff that I'm talking about in this episode resonates with you, you need to enroll right now. So click the link below. It's in the description somewhere, and go to themorningmeetup.com. Let's get back to the interview.
Definitely want that.
So those two, they make more money than I pay them because we always create some sort of opportunity to make more money than I pay you.
I need to learn that.
Yes, absolutely. But if I ask either one of them to work for $10 an hour, they're leaving. Right? I don't care how much they think they like me as a person, they're leaving. They're too grown to make $10 an hour. I pay my daughter more than that. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. I paid her friends. What did I pay them? I think I did pay them $10 an hour because they were just playing around and stuff. But they made about what you make in 2 weeks this past weekend for Podcast Summit.
Oof.
I paid them all like $400.
I got to do better.
You got to do better.
Got to do better.
But it's not about doing better. It's about you just don't know what you're worth.
That's true.
So you just go through life doing stuff to fulfill whatever need you have currently.
I agree.
So you did all the stuff for Podcast Summit, right? Mm-hmm. Because you're a media personality?
Yes.
How much did you tell me you charge?
I didn't tell you at all. I didn't tell Kay at all. I wanted the exposure and to up my portfolio because I knew that I wasn't in the game for a long time. And this is me really putting my foot in and really like pitching myself, saying that I'm really good at what I do.
Yeah.
And going forward from there.
But only because you don't know your value. If you came in here, I grew this channel. Look at what I'm doing right now. Mm-hmm. You're going to need content for the whole Podcast Summit. We'll grow the channel, and with that audience, you can monetize off that audience at some point. Mm-hmm. Some sort of proposal. You could have asked for anything. Now, if I didn't have the budget, I wouldn't pay it.
Yeah.
But I'd have paid you $500-$600 for the weekend. I would have paid you something to do what you did. If you can paint the picture of your value. So, where do you live?
Mapleton.
How far is that from here?
25.
Do you drive?
Yep.
You have no problem getting to work?
I have no problem getting to work.
Okay, call them and tell them you quit.
Call them?
Yeah, call them. It's money in the bank. I'm going to pay it, right?
That's not professional.
How else would you tell them you're going to quit?
I would tell him in person.
Who?
My manager, Nick.
He doesn't care. You're never, you know what? I want you to do this because you're never going back there.
Okay.
Ever. You're never going to need that job. Ever. You will never, ever work there again.
Understood. Okay.
Now, before you quit.
Yeah. You just, because he's right.
Yeah, for sure. We're going to call him and quit, for sure. So I'll give you a guaranteed couple more. Now, if you suck at this, well, here's the thing. You don't even have to be that good for the money that I'm paying you. You know how to work a camera?
Yeah.
She'll be valuable around here, right? Yeah, okay. You don't even have to be that good. But let's say, for instance, you come in here and you're being rude to people and it doesn't work out and you're late every day and you're not doing anything, then I'm gonna fire you. And guess what? You just quit that job, and the way you're quitting right now, they're gonna be like, man, we can't bring you back. And they actually might bring you back at $10 an hour, no problem. But I'm still going to like take care of you. But here's what's cool. Let's say 30 days from today, it doesn't work out, and you're like, I don't want to work here anymore. It's okay, but because in the time frame that we work together, you'll at least know you'll never ever go work for $10 an hour again.
Agreed.
Based on this conversation.
Agreed.
All right, so call him. I'm gonna quit. Call Nick. Tell him, Nick, I quit. I can't come in anymore because I started a new job on Monday. You going to train her? Okay. On some stuff? Reese, your trainer? Okay.
Hello.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Nick. I just want to say I really do appreciate the opportunity that you gave me at One Life Fitness, but I did have another job opportunity that starts Monday, and so I will be leaving immediately.
Gotcha. Well, that sucks. We're gonna miss you. What's the job? What are you gonna be doing?
I am going to be a social media coordinator for Social Proof Podcast.
Nice. Well, congrats on your new position.
Thank you.
I will push you through, and what's today? Today is the 12th, so you'll get paid through the 25th paycheck will be your last paycheck.
Mm-hmm.
I'll make sure I add those last couple hours. I already added the 2, but I'll add 2 more for you. And just thank you for all your help. You've been an awesome employee, and I appreciate it.
Thanks, Nick.
Yeah, if you ever need anything, let me know, okay?
I will. Thank you. Bye-bye.
All right.
How do you feel?
I
Give
feel
a round
great.
of applause. Okay, let me call Monica and tell her we need to add somebody to payroll.
Okay.
And we'll get all your paperwork today. I'm letting you know I'm taking advantage of you. But it won't be like this forever. Because my goal for you is to make way more than I'm paying you.
I love that.
Hi, David.
Hey, what's up, Monica?
Good morning.
Good morning. I have somebody that's about to start on Monday, so can we get their paperwork in and start the process?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I need to upload all the documents and everything to the portal, and then I guess Kay will give it to that person.
Yep. She'll.
Okay.
I'm actually recording, and I'll call you back as soon as I get out of here.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay. Okay.
Congratulations, you're a part of the team.
Thank you.
Okay. So for $1,200, you're gonna work harder than you're being valued at. It's not gonna be hard work because you still do the same thing anyway.
Yeah.
It's not gonna be hard as working at a fitness club unless you just don't do anything. But you're gonna learn a lot. Okay,
I'd
just by
rather
being
to
around.
grow my business.
Okay, yes. Okay, what's the business?
Media personality.
Okay, what does that mean?
To me,
Yeah.
what
does that mean? I mean, what is a business as a media personality?
I think it's where you host events. You're able to host the events, be speakers, be a host, be a guest MC, like how Daniel P. Jeter was for Podcast Summit. Like that.
Oh, Danielle Jeter.
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So the way this works is you provide a service and you ask for a certain amount of money.
Yes.
And the money that you're going to get paid is going to be based on the values to the person that you're adding the service to. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. So what is the value that you add as a media personality, and what are you going to charge for it?
So the value that I add is I amplify your events
Okay.
live,
Yeah.
and I engage with your audience. Not only create your content, create content for myself, but creating content for your business that you can use whenever.
Yeah.
And the value I'm going to charge, depending on high ticket, low ticket, $2,000 for low or less, and then $2,000 is more for high ticket.
I don't understand. What do you mean?
$500 to $2,000 for a low ticket.
What do you mean by low ticket? I don't understand.
Low ticket could mean it could be a nonprofit or a small local festive event. But what they need is probably, they don't need the content creation. They do want the videos of me talking to the audience. But they would just want it posted on their stories, for instance.
Let me give you another way to look at it.
Okay.
You don't necessarily need to charge based on what you think someone will pay you. So it's like, I'm doing the same thing, but if it's a nonprofit, they don't have the money, so I'll charge less. If it's a conference where it's about business and they got money, I'm going to charge more. You don't necessarily want to approach life that way.
Okay.
So I charge for the value that I add. So if I do a one-on-one consultation with somebody, it's $3,000. Now that will go up as I continue to get even better at what I do, and more importantly, the bigger my brand grows. Some people will pay to be attached to something. Well, if a corporation wants me to do consulting, if it's a person, then I'll, if it's like a person, then I'll charge the same amount of money if I'm offering the same advice. Typically though, in corporations, they need a lot more from me. A lot of the issue, like the reason I do it for one-on-one is because most of the issue is in your brain, the way you see things. Consultations, I just have to change your perspective on the way you see things for your life. But a corporate company, I have to consider company culture. It's not about the one person. If it was the one person, hey, I want you to come in and like just change this person's mindset and teach them what I need to do or how to feel better. I might charge the same amount. But if I'm doing a corporate training, well, it's a little more intense because I'm working with more people because I gotta get all these people to work together. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
That's why I charge corporate more money. Not because I'm charging based on what's in their pocket. I have a service that I offer. And I just have to assess the situation and I charge accordingly. So you need to come up with your own packages for what you do.
I do.
You got it?
Yeah.
Okay, what are the numbers?
The numbers.
You don't have a package.
I don't have a package.
You just said you do.
No, I thought you were saying you need to come up with a package.
And you're agreeing.
And I said I do.
Wonderful. Okay. So let's find an audience of people. Let's say specifically a conference that's dealing with entrepreneurship, mental health, whatever. I don't know how you would call that format of what I do,
Okay.
right? Conferences, business, whatever.
Okay.
I will come to the conference and add this value. So tell me the value that you're going to provide for me.
Engaging with your audience live, making content creations, having a segment dedicated for you specifically on questions they want to ask you because they don't have the time to reach you while you're at the podcast summit.
None of that matters. I need to think about an outcome. What are you doing for me? Not for the event necessarily, but what are you doing for me?
What I'm doing
Let me ask this question. Let me preface it this way.
Okay.
You're saying you will engage with my audience, correct?
Yeah.
What does that do for me?
Give them the live reaction of what they feel about the podcast summit.
What does that do for me?
Help you improve your next year podcast summit.
Okay, now we talking. I will engage with your audience because we need to paint a picture of what this conference looks like, and you'll sell more tickets next year based on the content that I create. My entrepreneur brain starts clicking.
Yeah.
You're right. Which means if I get this service that you provide, it will turn into $100,000 next year. This is valuable.
Yeah.
Okay? So you're helping me capture the moment of this year for next year that I can show to sponsors and I can show to the other potential ticket buyers for next year, right? Okay, what else are you doing for me?
Other than amplifying the event.
Say it with your chest. Come on.
Amplifying the event.
Okay. What else are you doing for me?
Amplifying the event.
Okay, what does that do for me?
That helps you. I don't know.
I'm an organizer.
Yes.
I want my event amplified.
Okay.
What does that do for me? Okay, let's look at it this way. What if my event isn't amplified? What does that do for me? What does that do to me?
It gets you less sales.
So you're saying if there's not a vibe in the room, they're not coming back next year.
They're not.
which means if you amplify the experience of this year, the current customers that spent money this year will what?
Well, invite someone else next year.
This is how we have to talk to people to get money out of their pocket.
Yes, I'm learning.
You understand?
Yes.
What is the benefit? Don't tell me what you're going to do. Talk to me about the benefit of what you're going to do for me. And then we put together this little package of, I do this, and this is why you need it. I do this is why you need it. I do this is why you need it. These are the deliverables. So for amplifying my event, making sure my social media is jumping the entire week, how much are you going to charge me? Let's just say this is June 25th. July 4th event has not come here yet. So we did Podcast Summit July 4th and 5th, 2024. So we did an event. We know what it was.
Yeah.
But let's take me 2 weeks before that. And you're having this pitch with me. You're having this conversation.
1,500.
1,500. Ooh, 1,500 for 2 days.
For 2 days. Because I also have to think about if you are not providing me with the people that you have when it comes down to cameras and I have to get my own, I have to pay these people as well.
That's a lot.
Okay.
That's a lot. I couldn't pay you 1,500.
Okay.
So let's do it again. What will be another number?
1,000?
1,000?
Yes.
I might be able to do, so for 2 days,
For 2 days.
$1,000. You got to use my equipment?
No, I have my own.
You have your own camera, own microphone?
Yep.
All right. So that's $500 a day. I could probably do $250 a day. So 500. 500.
500 for 2
I would pay
days.
$500. Yeah. Take it?
Starting out, yes.
Okay.
Starting out, yes.
Good. Okay. So you started with 1,500. I talked you down to 500 for no other reason than the fact that I only wanted to pay 500. Let's try this again.
Okay.
I need you to take the position that you are amplifying my event and you are doing future sales for next year with your service.
Yes. Okay.
A sponsor will see this and give me $50,000. Take this into consideration. Start valuing yourself and what you do. You understand?
Yes.
Okay. I want you to take into consideration that as you're posting on my social media, we get more and more followers, and that's a bunch of people that I can actually market to later.
Yep.
Okay. We got this podcast summit coming up. What's the cost?
1,500.
Can't do 1,500. That's a little too much.
Well, you have to understand that for the future and how you want to make and how many people you want to reach and how you want the engagement to be now and you don't want it to be dull, you need to understand the future of your business. So it's 1,500 to not only you get me, but you get other people who are creating the content for you, and you get content sent to you, something that you can use whenever you choose to, bring it to sponsors, and being able to gain more exposure.
Okay, I want you to do that again, but I want you to compare the $1,500 to $150,000 in sponsorships. Okay? Okay, look at this. Look at it this way.
Okay.
Would you pay me $1,000 if I could teach you how to make $10,000?
Yeah.
You'd pay me $1,000
if you teach me how to make
$10,000.
Yeah.
Yes. Would a company pay someone $1 million in salary if that person's responsible for bringing in $10 million to the company?
$1 million in salary?
Have you ever met somebody with $1 million salary?
Mm-mm.
Okay. I want you to put yourself in a business owner's position.
Okay.
Let's say you own a business and there's a person who's responsible for bringing in $10 million a year to your business.
Okay.
Would you pay that person $1 million a year?
Try them out? Yeah.
Huh?
To try them out? Yeah.
No. Let's say they're working for, let's say they're bringing in $10 million a year and you're paying them $50,000 a year. So look at this scenario.
Ooh, okay.
Let's do it this way. The fitness company that you work for, let's say based on your sales, you're bringing in $10 million a year scenario.
Okay.
Got it? You right now make $25,000 a year, but you're responsible for bringing in $10 million. If you went and knocked on the owner's door and said, hey, you may not know me, but look at my billables, look at what I'm doing. I'm responsible for bringing in $10 million a year in your business. I need you to pay me $500,000. Do you think they consider it or say, get out of my office?
They'll consider.
Why?
Because if I've been doing it consistently, then I think it will make me irreplaceable at that point.
You become a little less replaceable.
Yes.
There's been people that work for me that said they had to quit, and I'm like, all right, cool. You called Alex, right? That was Alex you called?
Nick.
You called Nick. You called Nick, and you said, Nick, I have to quit. And what did Nick say?
He was okay with it.
He was okay with it.
Yeah.
You know why he's okay with it?
Because he could find someone else.
He could find somebody else to work your job because there's nothing that you do that's special. This is value here, okay? So if you can paint a picture to me that how much money did you get in sponsorship this year? Oh, that's the amount? Well, the reason you got that amount is because last year you didn't have anybody engaging. You didn't have anybody painting a picture of the energy here and how excited that these people are to shop with the vendors and the need in the marketplace. So if just what I did brought in another sponsor like the one you got this year, let's say you got another $50,000 sponsorship, would you pay somebody $1,500 to help you get $50,000? If you ask me that question, what do you think my answer is going to be?
Would you say it again? I'm sorry.
If you ask me the question, hey, what I do, I'm going to charge you $1,500 based on what I do. You got the potential to make another $50,000 to $100,000 next year based on the engagement and the energy and the recap that I put together.
Yeah. You're going to say yes.
100%. So I want you to give it another chance. I'm going to say no to your $1,500. And I want you to compare the $1,500 that I have to pay you to a future sponsorship for $50,000 to $100,000. Cool? Okay. How much are you going to charge me?
$1,500.
I can't do it. It's too expensive.
You have to think about your sponsorships. You're going to have to be paying them $50,000 to $100,000.
Well, I wouldn't pay a sponsor. But.
Oh, you want to put? Oh, sorry. That's how much they'll pay you. Well, if I get another sponsor added on top of that, then you'll be making $100,000. So why not invest in your business in that way to grow your bank?
You're getting there.
Okay.
You're getting there.
Is it more confidence?
It wasn't. It was terrible. But you're getting there.
Okay, the confidence is terrible.
But I can see that you're right now seeing the world differently. Your time is valuable.
Yeah.
And everybody knows it but you. I know your time's valuable. HBCU Buzz, they know your time's valuable. One Life Fitness?
One Life Fitness.
One Life Fitness, they know the value.
Just pay them less.
Reese and Kay are like, whoa, we see the value. 100, okay, should we hire for sure? 1,200 for sure. We see the value, and everybody sees the value but you. We're gonna change that.
We are.
As I take advantage of your time for this little bit of money I'm gonna pay you.
But like you said, I would be so much more growing and evolving. And I'm willing to do that instead of doing something that doesn't grow me at all.
That's a fact. That is a fact.
Got to do the work. And I'm only 23, so I'm not tripping.
Yeah. But you can't look at it like you're only 23. You are 23.
I am.
Which is a long way from 18, 17. Did you have a job at 17?
Yes. I worked at Adidas.
Oh, really? How much you make?
I don't remember. It was definitely way more than the $11 I make at One Life. Maybe... Maybe 15, 16. Yeah.
You're a 17-year-old little girl making $15 an hour. 5 years later, you make 2/3 of that.
Oh, for the one job for
Think
the
about
part-time?
this.
Yeah.
Seriously, think about this.
I'm thinking.
At 17, you make $15 an hour.
Yeah.
At 23, you're now working a job making $10 an hour. You're getting worse.
But is it really worse?
Yes.
Well, I know the payment is really worse, but we're not going to act like I don't have a full-time job. This was just for extra money. So for me, it was okay.
How many hours a week do you work? You work full-time at HBCU Buzz, so it probably takes you the whole 40 hours a week, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So 40 hours a week times $15 is $600 a week. 40 hours a week at $15 an hour is $600 a week. Multiply that by 4, it's $2,400 a week. The same exact amount of money that you make right now with HBCU Buzz is the same amount of money you was making at 17 working at Adidas. Do you understand what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, I get it.
You've not progressed at all. So we can't say, oh, I'm only 23. You are 6 years older,
Yes.
making less money, working harder.
That's true. That's a fact.
I need you to see yourself that way. I need you to really understand. If this is the case, it's very possible for you to go from 23 to 28, still in the same financial situation, still in the same position. And I know you had high hopes at 17 that you were going to be something special. I know you just got a bubbly personality. You didn't just get that. You probably always had a personality. Am I right?
Yeah.
Which means you got that same personality and still not progress 5-6 years later. You could be 29 years old. I'm telling you, you could be 29 years old in the same scenario.
That's not going to happen.
If I said this to you when you were 17, you'd say, when I'm 23, it's not going to happen. But it is possible to happen.
It is possible, but it's not going to happen.
How do you know?
Because I'm the one that's going to change it. I have to change it. It's up to me.
I'm so glad we're having this conversation, because if we never had this conversation, the likelihood that you're 29 years old in the same situation would have drastically went higher. That's why I'm talking to you like this, because I love you and I care for you.
You love me, you care for me, yes.
I do. Because talented people go through life with just talent and nothing ever to show for it. And I don't want that to be you.
It's not going to be me.
That's why I'm going to take advantage of you, pay you a little bit of money, and show you how to really get to this bag. And hopefully, shortly after, you say, Dave, man, it's been great, but I can't work here anymore because someone's willing to pay me more and I'm valuing myself more.
Yep.
I'll see you Monday.
See you Monday.
I got to get on a call.
What's up, you guys? I am back. So it's been one full week since I've been working for David Shands, and honestly, I actually enjoy it. I love the people here. I love him. I also know that, yes, I'm getting paid less than what I'm worth, but instead of looking at it like that, it's more value. A lot of people don't understand, but I do. I get to work with David Shands personally. Also, he's helped me create my offers while also getting more business and then growing my business as a media personality, while he's also taking advantage of me. But I guess we'll see what week 2 gets me.
You just watched this whole episode. If you like this episode, watch this one right here. Click right here. You're going to like this one if you like the one you just watched. Check it out.